Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Newcom's YouTube channel. Today we have a really exciting video for you. It's Rapoo's top of the line mouse model. It's the VT950 wireless gaming mouse. We're gonna take a close look at it. The backdrop of this video is gonna be the Rapoo V10 RGB mousepad because, well, they just go really well together. The video for the V10 RGB is already on the channel, so make sure you check that out after you watch this video. But anyways, let's get into it. Probably the most unique feature about this mouse that instantly comes out is the unique display on this part right here. It is infinitely customizable through the included software. You can do a whole bunch of things. So out the box, you will see this. You got the DPI count, it's at 2000. You've got the battery indicator, and like this burning disc logo, I don't know if it's a meteor or a burning disc, but that's what you will get out of the box. You can also use the display to show the actions per minute, which is like, you know, what you do in a minute and it counts it. I don't know the use case scenario for this. I'm sure there is a use case scenario for it, but yeah, it basically just counts the number of actions you do per minute, and you can see the numbers going up and down as I stop using it. So yeah, you got that, and also there's a whole bunch of other cool stuff that you can do. For example, you can upload a photo on it. It takes BMP photos, .bmp photos. The resolution isn't that high, but it works. There's a gun that I uploaded to my mouse. Maybe with a black background, I can also upload this shotgun, which is pretty small, but you know, it does the job. It's pretty cool. You can change it whenever you want, and you can write whatever you want on it. So for example, let's say I just wrote Newcom on the mouse. You can even go as far as painting what you want to be displayed on your mouse. So I just do like whoops. There we go. I just painted this. It's pretty bad, but you know, I did it. When I'm using the mouse and I look at it, I'm like, oh, that is mine and mine only. Perhaps there's a better way to display how uniquely you can customize this mouse, but you have all the necessary options. You can upload a file on it, you can type something on it, or you can just paint whatever you want on it. You gotta pay really close attention to how you're painting it, because painting on a mouse is very difficult, but you have the option. So this is the coolest bit of this mouse. It's definitely a selling point. You might think it's useless, and you would be correct in that. The point is that it's not really about usefulness, it's about how cool it is. It's a conversation starter, you know? I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely not about functionality. I mean, yeah, you can take a look at the DPI count, but that's not super useful. It's more about like, oh, this is super cool and super customizable, and you can make it your own. So that's definitely one of the main selling points, and you can feel how you want about it, but it is a unique selling point for this particular model. And another thing is obviously the RGB, which is going very beautifully with the V10 RGB. Again, this is also customizable through the software. I'll go through the software in a little bit. But yeah, the RGB is also customizable, and all of the 11 buttons on the mouse are also customizable. You got 2 on the right, 2 on the left, 2 DPI count by default, 2 buttons to control the DPI, and your regular mouse clicks and scroll click. So they are also customizable macros. And the design, the final thing about the design is that it's ambidextrous. So left-handed, right-handed, doesn't matter. The size of the mouse is also on the larger side, which is great for medium to large sized hands. I would consider my hands to be rather large, and I can very comfortably rest my palm on the palm rest, and my fingers aren't extending over the length of the mouse, and my thumb and my pinky finger are also resting comfortably on the rubbers on the side. So I got a pretty good grip on the mouse. It's pretty comfortable, so I can't really knock on the comfort at all. So it gets a pass on the design, it gets a pass on the comfort level as well. And you've got a really unique selling point. You've got RGB, and now we get to the software. The software is pretty overkill in terms of features. There's a whole bunch of options that you can change, from the DPI presets that you can cycle through to the macro editing and fine-tuning the lights. There's like spectrum cycling, there's APM breathing mode, which is just breathing through the different colors that the mouse is capable of producing. Or you can just, turn it off, but please don't do that. You can also customize the buttons. You can assign shortcuts to each button, or just use it as forward, backward, escape, or like regular keyboard clicks and everything in between. You also have this feature that I don't particularly find useful, but it's a feature. It's there. You can just choose not to use it. You've got cloud synchronization for the setting that you set on the mouse, which is, it's a feature. You can use it if you frequently take your mouse to and from like one house to the other. That may be something that you're doing. If you're doing that, that's definitely valuable. But for me, I don't really move my mouse around, so I just put it here. I don't really sync it to anything. But yeah, if you move your mouse around, if it's something that you want to take with you and you want to use it on multiple computers, yeah, the cloud synchronization is an added value. In terms of performance, you're dealing with a 16,000 DPI sensor. Of course, customizable. You can see the DPI right here on the display, and you can change it by pressing the DPI up and down button. You can set different presets on the software. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about the Rapoo VT950, except for the connectivity options. So you've got micro USB input here, and you've got, the mouse is going to turn off because oh, it didn't turn off. Okay, so I disconnect. Oh, it turned off. All right, I disconnected the dock that comes with it. You've got the 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle for wireless connection, and you've got an extension cord which you can connect to the mouse for charging and using it in a wired format. But you also connect that long USB type B cable, the micro USB cable, to this dock to bring the dongle, the wireless dongle, closer to the mouse. Whereas if it were to be connected to the back of the case down there or like somewhere else, there is potential for wireless interference. There's the Wi-Fi dongle there, there's a Bluetooth dongle there, but sure, the 2.4 gigahertz is made in such a way that it prevents wireless interference, but you can never be too careful with wireless devices. The closer it is to the actual device, even though it has like a 10 meter range, the closer it is, the better and more reliable the connection is going to be. So, and of course there's a little bit of a light on this V Pro logo here as well. So the dock is a nice addition to the desk as well. So bring the dock closer to the mouse using the extension cable, and just disconnect the extension cable, connect it to the mouse to recharge it back up. So that's also a nice added value. Let me connect the dock back. All right, and with that, we've come to the end of this video. It's a really nice, fully feature-packed mouse that also has a fully feature-packed software that could use a little bit of redesigning and maybe a little bit of a better translation here and there. The software can use a little bit of a redesign. So that's the VT950 for you. It's a mouse with an incredible feature set. It's packed with features. The software that comes with it is packed with features. And yeah, and it also comes, the cherry on top is that it comes at an incredible price for the feature set that you're getting. So thank you for watching until the end of this video. Make sure you leave a like if you like the video. If you like other stuff like this, computer peripheral reviews and unboxings, make sure to subscribe to Newcom as well. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.